Have you felt it? That subtle yet undeniable shift in the air, like the world is holding its breath, waiting for something monumental to happen. Well, it's here. The Equinox Portal is wide open, and whether you realize it or not, you've already stepped inside. This isn't just another seasonal change, it's a cosmic doorway, and it's inviting you to step through into something extraordinary. But here's the thing, most people are completely missing it. They're caught up in the noise of everyday life, work, responsibilities, distractions, completely unaware of the profound shift that's happening right now, right under their feet. If you're watching this, though, it's no accident. Something inside you knows. Something deep within you senses that this isn't just another day, another week, or even another year. Something big is unfolding, and you're being called to pay attention. Tomorrow, March 22th, marks the peak of this energy, but the doorway? It's already wide open. And this time, the shift isn't subtle. It's loud, intense, and impossible to ignore. You might be feeling it already, a strange pull, like something monumental is about to happen. Maybe you've been experiencing sudden bursts of energy, or on the flip side, moments of exhaustion that seem to come out of nowhere. Perhaps you've noticed weird synchronicities, numbers, signs, or events that feel too perfect to be random. These aren't coincidences. They're signals. The universe is trying to get your attention, and if you're here, it's because you're tuned in enough to listen. But here's the catch, most people will miss it. They'll brush off these signs as mere quirks of life, too distracted by the mundane to see the magic unfolding around them. But not you. You're here because you sense that something is different this time. Something is shifting, not just in the world around you, but within you. And this is just the beginning. So, if you've been feeling that pull, that sense that something big is on the horizon, trust it. You're not imagining it. The Equinox Portal is open, and it's inviting you to step into a new chapter, one that's filled with potential, transformation, and opportunities you can't even imagine yet. But to step through, you have to be ready. You have to be aware. And most importantly, you have to be willing to recognize the signs when they show up. Because here's the truth, this isn't just about the equinox. It's about you. It's about the choices you make, the energy you align with, and the path you choose to walk. The portal is open, but it won't stay that way forever. So, if you're ready to step into this new energy, if you're ready to embrace the shift that's coming, then stay with me. Because what I'm about to share next will change everything you thought you knew about this moment, and about yourself. Let's talk about why this equinox is different. Why it's not just another turn of the season, but something far more powerful, far more intense. This equinox is unlike any other, it's supercharged. It's as if the universe has dialed up the energy to maximum, and we're all feeling the effects. But what makes this one so special? What's happening in the cosmos that's making this moment so electrifying? It all starts with the sun. At the exact moment of the equinox, the sun enters Aries, the first sign of the zodiac, the sign of fire, action, and new beginnings. This isn't just a shift in the seasons, it's a cosmic ignition. Aries is raw, primal energy, it's the spark that starts the fire, the push that sets things in motion. And when the sun enters Aries at the precise moment of the equinox, it's like the universe is flipping a switch. Balance isn't just being restored, it's being supercharged. This isn't just about harmony, it's about acceleration. It's about movement, momentum, and the kind of energy that propels you forward whether you're ready or not. But that's not all. There's another layer to this story, one that ties into something that happened just a few months ago. Remember those powerful solar flares? Those X-class flares that blasted Earth with insane amounts of energy? At the time, they felt like a disruption, a surge of cosmic power that left many of us feeling off-kilter, disoriented, or even overwhelmed. But what if those flares weren't just random events? What if they were part of a bigger plan? What if they were a pre-charge for this very moment? Think about it. Those solar flares didn't just disappear into the void. They hit our planet's energy field, altering everything in their path. They left behind a kind of cosmic residue, a buildup of energy that's been waiting for the right moment to unlock. And now, with the equinox here, that moment has arrived. This isn't just a shift in the seasons, it's a release of all that stored up energy. It's like the universe has been holding its breath, and now it's exhaling, and we're all feeling the effects. Some people are already reporting intense dreams, brain fog, or even a strange vibration in their bodies. Others are feeling bursts of energy, sudden clarity, or a sense of urgency they can't quite explain. These aren't just random symptoms, they're signs that the energy of the equinox is working on you, shaking loose everything that's been stagnant, forcing you to confront what's been ignored. It's like a cosmic detox, and while it might not feel comfortable, it's necessary. Because before balance can be restored, everything that's out of alignment has to rise to the surface. And here's where it gets even more fascinating. When you think about balance, you probably imagine something peaceful, right? A calm, harmonious state where everything just flows. But I've got news for you, balance isn't given, it's earned. The spring equinox is the ultimate reset point, the cosmic moment when night and day stand in perfect harmony. But before you can step into that balance, the universe tests you. It pushes you. It forces you to confront everything that's been holding you back. That's exactly what's happening right now. If you feel like life is pulling you in 10 different directions, if emotions are coming out of nowhere, or if you're just plain exhausted, this is why. The universe is shaking things up, clearing out the old to make way for the new. It's not always easy, but it's always necessary. And the more you surrender to the process, the faster balance will return. So, what does this mean for you? It means that this equinox isn't just a shift in the seasons, it's a shift in you. It's waking up something inside you, something you might not even realize you've lost. And as we move through this energy, as we step into this cosmic ignition, you're going to start feeling it more and more. This is just the beginning, and the energy is only going to intensify. So, buckle up, because this equinox is about to take you on a ride you'll never forget. Have you been feeling off lately? Like your body and mind are going through something you can't quite put into words. Maybe you've been waking up from dreams so vivid, so intense, they feel like they're trying to tell you something. Or perhaps you've been hit with sudden waves of exhaustion, even when you've had a full night's sleep. On the flip side, maybe you've experienced bursts of energy out of nowhere, moments where you feel like you could run a marathon or stay up all night working on a project. And then there are those strange coincidences, numbers, signs, or events that feel too perfect to be random. If any of this sounds familiar, you're not alone. These are the physical and emotional shifts that come with the equinox energy, and they're happening to people all over the world. Let's break this down. The equinox isn't just a shift in the seasons, it's a shift in energy. And when that energy changes, it doesn't just affect the world around us, it affects us on a deep, personal level. Your body, your mind, your emotions, they're all responding to this cosmic realignment. Think of it like this, the universe is recalibrating, and in order for you to step into this new energy, you have to recalibrate too. But here's the thing, this process isn't always comfortable. In fact, it can feel downright strange. Take intense dreams, for example. Many people are reporting dreams that feel more like experiences than just random thoughts. These dreams might be vivid, emotional, or even prophetic. They might leave you waking up with a sense of clarity or confusion, but one thing's for sure, they're not just your subconscious mind running wild. These dreams are part of the equinox energy working on you, helping you process emotions, memories, or even messages from your higher self. Then there's the brain fog. If you've been feeling like you can't quite focus, like your thoughts are scattered or your memory isn't as sharp as usual, this is part of the shift too. Your mind is adjusting to a new frequency, and during this transition, it's normal to feel a little disoriented. It's like your brain is upgrading its operating system, and while the update is happening, things might feel a bit glitchy. And what about the sudden exhaustion? One minute you're fine, and the next, you feel like you've been hit by a truck. This isn't just regular tiredness, it's your body's way of processing the intense energy of the equinox. It's like a cosmic detox, where everything that's been stagnant or out of alignment is rising to the surface so it can be released. It might not feel great in the moment, but it's a necessary part of the process. On the other hand, you might be experiencing bursts of energy that seem to come out of nowhere. One day you're dragging, and the next, you're buzzing with vitality, creativity, or motivation. This is the equinox energy giving you a boost, a surge of cosmic fuel to help you move forward. It's like the universe is handing you a temporary superpower, and it's up to you to use it wisely. And then there are the synchronicities, those moments where everything seems to align in a way that feels too perfect to be random. Maybe you keep seeing the same numbers over and over, or you run into someone you were just thinking about, or you hear a song that feels like it's speaking directly to you. These aren't just coincidences, they're signs that you're in sync with the energy of the equinox. The universe is sending you messages, guiding you, and letting you know that you're on the right path. So, if you've been feeling any of these things, intense dreams, brain fog, sudden exhaustion, bursts of energy, or synchronicities, know that this is all part of the process. The equinox energy is adjusting you, realigning you, and preparing you for what's next. It might feel strange, overwhelming, or even exhausting at times, but it's all happening for a reason. This is your body, your mind, and your spirit responding to the cosmic shift, and while it might not always be comfortable, it's always necessary. The key here is to surrender to the process. Don't resist the shifts, even if they feel uncomfortable. Trust that your body and mind know what they're doing. This is a time of deep healing, realignment, and transformation, and the more you allow yourself to flow with the energy, the easier it will be. So, if you've been feeling these physical and emotional shifts, take it as a sign that you're exactly where you need to be. The equinox energy is working on you, and soon, you'll step into a new version of yourself, one that's more aligned, more balanced, and more ready for what's to come. Let's talk about something that's not always easy to face, the cosmic detox. This is one of the most powerful aspects of the equinox energy, but it's also one of the most challenging. Why? Because it forces you to confront what you've been ignoring. It brings to the surface everything that's been buried, old emotions, past wounds, and even waves of nostalgia that hit you when you least expect it. This isn't just a seasonal shift, it's a cosmic reset, and it's here to shake things up. Think of it like this: the equinox is the universe's way of hitting the refresh button. It's a moment of perfect balance, where day and night are equal, and the energy of the cosmos is recalibrating. But before you can step into that balance, before you can experience the harmony and clarity that comes with it, you have to go through a process of release. And that process isn't always comfortable. In fact, it can feel downright messy. You might find yourself suddenly overwhelmed by emotions you thought you'd moved past. Old wounds might resurface, bringing with them feelings of anger, sadness, or regret. You might even find yourself caught in waves of nostalgia, longing for a time or a version of yourself that feels out of reach. These emotions aren't coming up to hurt you, they're coming up to heal you. The equinox energy is shaking loose everything that's been stagnant, everything that's been holding you back, so that you can finally let it go. This is the cosmic detox. Just like your body needs to release toxins to function at its best, your mind and spirit need to release old patterns, beliefs, and emotions that no longer serve you. And just like a physical detox, this process can feel uncomfortable. You might feel raw, vulnerable, or even exhausted as these emotions rise to the surface. But here's the thing, this is all part of the correction process. The universe is helping you realign, and in order to do that, you have to face what's been out of alignment. So, what does this look like in real life? Maybe you've been feeling like life is pulling you in 10 different directions. One moment you're fine, and the next, you're hit with a wave of emotion that feels like it came out of nowhere. Maybe you're suddenly remembering things from your past, people, places, or experiences that you haven't thought about in years. Or perhaps you're feeling a strange push and pull energy, like one part of you is trying to move forward while another part is being dragged back. This is the cosmic detox in action. It's the universe's way of saying, hey, we need to deal with this before we can move on. And here's where it gets tricky: most people resist this part. When old emotions come up, when old wounds resurface, the natural instinct is to push them back down. We tell ourselves we've moved on, that we're over it, that we don't have time to deal with this right now. But the truth is, the more you resist, the harder it becomes to find balance. The universe is giving you an opportunity to heal, to release, and to realign, but you have to be willing to surrender to the process. Surrendering doesn't mean giving up, it means letting go. It means allowing yourself to feel what you need to feel, even if it's uncomfortable. It means trusting that this process is happening for a reason, and that on the other side of it, there's clarity, peace, and a deeper sense of balance. Think of it like this: when you're detoxing your body, you don't feel great in the moment, but you know it's necessary for your health. The same is true for this cosmic detox. It might not feel good right now, but it's setting the stage for real healing. So, if you've been feeling overwhelmed, if old emotions or memories are coming up, or if you're just feeling like life is a bit too much right now, know that this is all part of the process. The equinox energy is working on you, helping you release what no longer serves you so that you can step into a new version of yourself. The key is to surrender. Let yourself feel what you need to feel. Trust that this is all happening for a reason. And remember, the more you let go, the faster balance will return. This is your cosmic detox. It's not always easy, but it's always necessary. And when you come out on the other side, you'll be lighter, freer, and more aligned than ever before. So, take a deep breath, trust the process, and know that the universe has your back. Have you ever felt like there's more to you than meets the eye? Like there's a part of you that's been asleep, waiting for the right moment to wake up? Well, that moment is now. This equinox isn't just about balance or energy shifts, it's about the reawakening of dormant abilities within you. Abilities you might not even realize you have. Abilities that have been there all along, just waiting for the right cosmic trigger to bring them back to life. Let's talk about what this means. You were born with gifts, intuition, sensitivity, and a deep connection to the energy around you. There was a time when you trusted these abilities without hesitation. You knew things before they happened. You could walk into a room and sense the energy before anyone said a word. You had dreams that felt so vivid, so real, they almost felt like messages. But as life went on, you stopped noticing. Maybe you were told it was just your imagination. Maybe you learned to ignore those feelings because they didn't fit into the world around you. But here's the thing, those abilities never disappeared. They just went dormant. And now, thanks to the energy of this equinox, they're waking up again. This isn't just a seasonal shift, it's a reactivation. People are starting to feel things they can't quite explain. Sudden waves of knowing, like an answer dropping into their mind before they even have time to think. Dreams that seem to carry meaning, almost like they're trying to tell a story. A strange sensitivity to places, people, even conversations, like picking up on an energy just beneath the surface. These aren't random occurrences. They're signs that your dormant abilities are coming back online. Take intuition, for example. You might start noticing that your gut feelings are stronger than ever. You'll know when something is off, even if you can't quite put your finger on why. Or you might find yourself drawn to certain people, places, or situations without understanding why. This is your intuition reawakening, guiding you in ways you haven't experienced in years. Then there are the vivid dreams. Many people are reporting dreams that feel more like experiences than just random thoughts. These dreams might be emotional, prophetic, or even symbolic. They might leave you waking up with a sense of clarity or confusion, but one thing's for sure, they're not just your subconscious mind running wild. These dreams are part of the equinox energy working on you, helping you process emotions, memories, or even messages from your higher self. And what about sensing energy shifts? You might start noticing that you can feel the energy in a room before anyone says a word. You might pick up on the emotions of others, even if they're trying to hide them. Or you might feel a sudden shift in your own energy, like a wave of calm or intensity that comes out of nowhere. This is your sensitivity to energy reawakening, and it's a powerful tool for navigating the world around you. Finally, there are the sudden waves of knowing. This is when you just know something, without any logical explanation. It might be a decision you need to make, a person you need to reach out to, or a path you need to take. These moments of clarity are your inner wisdom reawakening, and they're here to guide you forward. So, why is this happening now? Because the energy of this equinox is unlike any other. It's supercharged, intense, and designed to wake up something inside you. Something you might not even realize you lost. This isn't just about personal growth, it's about reclaiming the abilities you were born with. The abilities that make you who you are. For some, this reawakening feels exciting. It's like rediscovering a part of yourself that's been missing. For others, it might feel overwhelming. Imagine realizing you've been receiving signs for years, but just weren't tuned in enough to notice. Imagine suddenly becoming aware of things you had no idea were there. But here's the thing, this is only the beginning. The energy of the equinox is still unfolding, and over the next few days, these shifts are going to intensify. So, if you've been feeling any of these things, stronger intuition, vivid dreams, heightened sensitivity, or sudden waves of knowing, know that this is all part of the process. Your dormant abilities are waking up, and they're here to guide you, protect you, and help you step into your full potential. The key is to pay attention. Trust what you're feeling. And most importantly, don't ignore the signs. This is your time to reclaim the gifts you were born with, and the universe is here to help you every step of the way. Have you been feeling it? That sudden surge of energy, like you could take on the world. Maybe you've noticed that you don't need as much sleep as usual, or that your mind is firing on all cylinders, coming up with ideas faster than you can write them down. Or perhaps you've been feeling a burst of creativity, like you could paint a masterpiece, write a novel, or launch a new project in record time. If any of this sounds familiar, it's not just you. This is the surge of cosmic energy that comes with the equinox, and it's here to supercharge your life. Let's break this down. The equinox isn't just about balance, it's about acceleration. It's about movement, momentum, and the kind of energy that propels you forward whether you're ready or not. And right now, that energy is surging through you. It's like the universe has handed you a temporary superpower, a burst of cosmic fuel designed to help you make massive strides toward your goals. So, what does this look like in real life? For some, it's increased energy. You might feel like you could stay up all night working on a project, or like your body barely needs rest. For others, it's heightened productivity. Ideas are flowing, synchronicities are aligning, and you're getting more done in a day than you have in weeks. And then there's the creativity. Maybe you've been struck with inspiration for a new project, or you're seeing solutions to problems that have been stumping you for months. This is the equinox energy at work, and it's here to help you create, build, and move forward. But here's the thing, this energy isn't permanent. It comes in waves, and if you don't channel it into something meaningful, it can slip away. Think of it like a cosmic battery, it's fully charged right now, but if you don't use it, it will drain. And the truth is, most people waste this energy. They feel that sudden drive, that surge of inspiration, but instead of acting on it, they get distracted. They scroll through social media, they procrastinate, they tell themselves they'll do it later. And before they know it, the energy is gone. That's why it's so important to act now. Whatever you've been putting off, start it. Whatever vision has been brewing in your mind, build it. If there's something calling you, a project, a goal, a dream, this is the time to move. Because when this window closes, the ones who took action will be light years ahead, and those who didn't will be left wondering why they let it slip through their fingers. So, how do you make the most of this energy? First, get clear on what you want to achieve. What's been on your mind lately? What project or goal have you been dreaming about but haven't had the energy or motivation to start? Now is the time to take the first step. Even if it's small, even if it's just a rough draft or a basic outline, start. Momentum builds momentum, and once you get going, you'll find that the energy carries you forward. Second, prioritize. You might feel like you can do it all right now, but focus on what matters most. What's the one thing that will have the biggest impact on your life or your goals? Channel your energy into that. And finally, don't overthink it. This energy is about action, not perfection. You don't need to have everything figured out before you start. Just take the first step, and trust that the universe will guide you from there. This surge of cosmic energy is a gift, but it's up to you to use it. Don't let it slip away. Don't let distractions or procrastination steal this moment from you. This is your time to create, to build, and to move forward. So, whatever you've been waiting for, whatever you've been dreaming about, now is the time to make it happen. The equinox energy is here to support you, but it won't last forever. So, take a deep breath, trust yourself, and dive in. This is your moment to shine. Something extraordinary is happening, not just to you, but to the entire world. This equinox isn't just a personal shift, it's a global one. It's triggering a mass awakening, a collective moment where people everywhere are starting to question their reality and feel a pull towards something greater. This isn't just another energy shift, it's a full-on awakening, and it's happening whether people are ready or not. Let's take a step back and look at the bigger picture. Right now, thousands, maybe even millions, of people are having their moment. The moment where they look around and realize something isn't right. The moment where they feel a pull towards something deeper, something more meaningful. The moment where they start questioning everything they've ever known. For some, it's subtle, a sudden interest in spirituality, a gut feeling that won't go away, or a series of coincidences that feel too perfectly timed to ignore. For others, it's like a lightning bolt, an overnight transformation where they can no longer pretend the old way of life makes sense. This is the global awakening, and it's happening on a scale we've never seen before. People who once dismissed spirituality are suddenly asking questions. People who were content with the status quo are now feeling restless, like there's more to life than what they've been told. And here's the wild part, this shift is happening whether people are ready or not. Some will fight it. They'll try to cling to their old beliefs, their old habits, their old reality. But the truth is, once this door opens, there's no going back. The world is changing, the consciousness of the planet is rising, and whether you realize it or not, you are part of this shift. So, what does this mean for you? It means that people around you might start acting differently. Friends, family, even complete strangers might suddenly open up about things they never cared about before. People who once rolled their eyes at the idea of spirituality might start asking you questions. And if you've been on this path for a while, get ready, because you're going to find yourself guiding others, whether you meant to or not. This is where your role becomes crucial. As someone who's already tuned into this energy, you have a responsibility to help others navigate their awakening. It might feel overwhelming at first, but remember, you don't have to have all the answers. Sometimes, just being there to listen, to offer support, or to share your own experiences is enough. You've been through your own awakening, and now it's your turn to help others through theirs. But here's the thing, not everyone will be ready to hear what you have to say. Some will resist, some will doubt, and some might even push back. That's okay. Awakening isn't a one-size-fits-all process. Everyone moves at their own pace, and your job isn't to convince anyone, it's to be a beacon of light for those who are ready to see it. So, how do you prepare for this role? First, stay grounded. The energy of this equinox is intense, and it's easy to get swept up in the chaos. Make sure you're taking care of yourself, meditate, journal, spend time in nature, do whatever helps you stay centered. Second, be patient. Awakening can be messy, confusing, and even scary for some people. Meet them where they are, and don't push them to move faster than they're ready to. And finally, lead by example. The best way to guide others is to live your truth, to embody the changes you want to see in the world. This global awakening is just the beginning. The world is changing, and you are part of that change. Whether you're leading this wave or being swept up in it, your role matters. So, be prepared. Be open. And most importantly, be ready to guide others as they awaken. Because this isn't just about you, it's about all of us. Together, we're stepping into a new reality, and the choices we make now will shape the future of this planet. Have you been seeing numbers everywhere lately? Maybe you glance at the clock, and it's 2:22. Or you're out running errands, and you keep noticing 333 on license plates, receipts, or street signs. At first, it might seem like a coincidence, but what if it's not? What if these numbers are more than just random digits? What if they're messages from the universe, activation codes designed to guide you through this powerful equinox energy? Let's talk about the significance of these numbers, starting with 222. When you see 222, it's a sign of balance, divine timing, and confirmation. It's the universe's way of telling you that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. It's a reminder to trust the process, even if you can't see the bigger picture yet. Think of it as a cosmic whisper, saying, "You're exactly where you need to be." It's a reassurance that the universe is working behind the scenes to align things in your favor. So, if you've been feeling uncertain or out of sync, seeing 222 is a sign that balance is on its way. It's a call to stay patient, stay grounded, and trust that everything is happening in perfect timing. Now, let's talk about 333. This number is all about acceleration and manifestation. When you see 333, it's a signal that things are moving faster than you realize. Your manifestations, your goals, your dreams, they're coming together behind the scenes, even if you can't see the results yet. It's like the universe is giving you a nudge, saying, "Keep going. You're on the right track." But here's the thing, 333 is also a warning. It's a reminder that this is a time of action. The energy is moving quickly, and if you don't keep up, you might miss the opportunities that are coming your way. So, when you see 333, it's a call to step up, to take action, and to trust that the universe is supporting you every step of the way. But here's what most people don't realize, these numbers aren't just reassurance, they're also instructions. They're not just saying, "Everything is okay." They're saying, "Pay attention. Take action. Move forward with trust." The universe is sending you these numbers for a reason, and the more you notice them, the more you'll start to see how they align with what's happening in your life. So, what should you do when you see these numbers? First, pause and take a moment to reflect. What were you thinking about when you saw 222 or 333? What's going on in your life right now? These numbers often appear at pivotal moments, so pay attention to what's happening around you. Second, trust your intuition. If you feel a sudden urge to take action or make a decision, don't ignore it. These numbers are often a sign that the universe is guiding you towards something important. And finally, stay open. The opportunities that come your way might not look like what you expect. They might come disguised as challenges or something that feels too big, too fast, or too different. But that's the test. That's the moment where you decide, are you going to step into it, or are you going to hesitate and let it pass you by? This equinox isn't just delivering change, it's delivering choices. And the decision you make when you see these numbers could determine everything. So, if you've been seeing 222 or 333 more than usual, know that it's not a coincidence. The universe is trying to get your attention. It's giving you the tools you need to navigate this energy, but it's up to you to use them. So, keep your eyes open. Pay attention to the signs. And when you see these numbers, take it as a signal to trust, to act, and to move forward with confidence. The universe is speaking to you. Are you ready to listen? Here's something you need to know: a significant opportunity is coming your way. It might be the opportunity you've been waiting for, the shift you've been needing, or the answer to a question you've been asking for months. But here's the catch: you have to recognize it when it shows up. And the truth is, most people miss it. They let it slip right through their fingers because they weren't paying attention or because it didn't look the way they expected it to. But not you. Not this time. Because you're about to learn exactly what to look for, and how to seize this moment when it arrives. Let's start with this: the equinox has removed barriers. Blocks that were standing in your way, whether you knew about them or not, have been cleared. The path is open, and the universe is preparing to place something in front of you. It might be an opportunity, a connection, or even a revelation that changes everything. But here's the thing: the universe can't force you to take it. It can only present it. And that's where you come in. You have to be ready to recognize it, and more importantly, you have to be ready to say yes. Now, here's where it gets tricky. This opportunity might not look the way you expect it to. It might not come wrapped in a bow, or arrive in the form you've been imagining. In fact, it might come disguised as a challenge or something that feels too big, too fast, or too different. But that's the test. That's the moment where you decide: are you going to step into it, or are you going to hesitate and let it pass you by? Think about it. How many times have you prayed for something, only to miss it when it showed up because it didn't look the way you thought it would? Maybe it came as a difficult conversation, a sudden change, or an unexpected detour. And instead of seeing it as an opportunity, you saw it as a problem. But here's the truth: the universe works in mysterious ways. Sometimes, the biggest opportunities come in the most unexpected forms. And if you're not open to them, you'll miss them every time. So, how do you prepare for this? First, stay open. Let go of your expectations about what this opportunity should look like. The universe has a way of delivering exactly what you need, even if it's not what you thought you wanted. Second, trust your intuition. If something feels right, even if it scares you, lean into it. That's your inner guidance system telling you to take the leap. And finally, be ready to act. Opportunities like this don't wait for you. They come and go in the blink of an eye, and if you hesitate, you'll miss them. This is your moment. The equinox has cleared the way, and the universe is about to place something in front of you. It might be the opportunity you've been waiting for, the shift you've been needing, or the answer to a question you've been asking for months. But here's the thing: it's up to you to recognize it. It's up to you to say yes. And it's up to you to take the leap. So, stay open. Stay aware. And when the moment comes, don't overthink it. Trust that the universe has your back, and take the step. Because this isn't just another opportunity, it's the one that could change everything. The equinox has done its part. Now it's your turn. Are you ready? This is it. This is your moment. The choices you make in the next few days. Before we wrap this up, I want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for watching, for being here, and for tuning into this powerful message. If you've made it this far, it's because something in you knows how important this moment is. You're not just here by chance, you're here because you're ready to step into this energy, to embrace the shifts, and to take action. And for that, I'm truly grateful. If this video resonated with you, if it sparked something inside you or gave you clarity, then I'd love for you to join this community. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more insightful content like this. The universe is constantly shifting, and there's always more to explore, more to learn, and more to share. By subscribing, you'll be the first to know when new videos drop, and you'll stay connected to this journey of growth and transformation. I also want to hear from you. If you've been feeling the energy of this equinox, if you've noticed synchronicities, Or if you've experienced any of the shifts we talked about today, share your story in the comments below. Your experiences matter, and they might just inspire someone else who's going through something similar. This is a space for connection, for sharing, and for supporting one another as we navigate these cosmic shifts together. And finally, take care of yourself. This is a powerful time, and it's important to stay grounded, stay open, and stay true to yourself. The equinox energy is here to support you, but it's up to you to make the most of it. So, take a deep breath, trust the process, and know that you're exactly where you need to be. Thank you again for being here. I'm so excited to continue this journey with you. Until next time, take care, stay tuned for more, and remember, the universe has your back. See you soon.